Greetings! You're watching SeptumSin versus the world. I'm SeptumSin, and today I am going to do another Anhedenia video. So it's been a while, and I'm getting back in the saddle again. I've been rewatching some of the stuff that, and I had said I was going to do a review for one of the more recent additions that he had put on his YouTube channel. And I've watched it once, I need to watch it again, and then hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll have a review out. But in the meantime, I thought I'd refresh myself with the catalog, and I would rank the films. So, I'm going to delete that row. So, to me, there are 4 categories of films for Evan Jacobs. One is a must-watch. I would recommend it to anybody. I think that anybody should watch these films. Will probably like, which means that they're good films, they're pretty solid films. Maybe not for everybody, but I think that they are pretty solid. Is okay. I have no real opinion of them one way or the other. And die-hard Anhedenia fan. Only somebody like me who's willing to watch every film should probably watch this film. So we got a lot of them. I had a hard time finding posters for all of them, so it's going to be interesting as we go through. I'm hoping I get all the names right, but we're going to move fast. So we're going to just start ranking them. I have seen all 35 of his entries and look forward to the next. So this is one of those few I can safely say I've watched them all. So, the first is Audience. Audience is an okay film. It didn't strike me as anything, super great or super bad, just kind of there. Done deal. Done data. Let's see here. 1985, 1986, amazing film. The animation style may turn a few people off, but, you get used to it. So, no, it's a must-watch. Really good film. You should check it out. The Toll Collector, I think it is a good film. I think it's the least of the 3 of his kind of Kevin Smithian type slash Woody Allen type series. I would say that you'd probably like it. It's a good one, but I think out of the trilogy, it's the least on that 3. Now, this one here, I want to say is watching a movie. No, that's watching a movie. We'll get back to you in a minute. Let me see here. Some of these I have actually labeled so I can look at it. Boxing Time. Boxing Time is one that was all right. There was a bit of rambling in that one, but he knows his stuff, and it's kind of cool to see. So I'd put it's okay. So this one here is Cool Summer. Is what that's supposed to represent, even though it's 1985, 96. I could not find a lot of the posters for these things, which is sad. But Cool Summer is one of his newer films, came out this year. I put it in my top films of 2020, which should tell you where I would put it. I love his animated stuff. It's got a lot of heart, probably the best writing I have seen in all of this. So check out almost all of his animations. Tim Cohen's Adventures in Cardboard Box Time Travel. Normally, I do not like the rambling ones, but this is an exception. And the ending is just great. It's a great payoff ending. Love the film. I think anybody should see it. The Forming was okay. Guy gets bit by a dog, kind of gets paranoid from it. Watching a movie. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I'm not sure if everybody would like it, but I really liked it. I think that would be in that. Insect, right up there. All 3 of these are amazing films. Tim Cohen 2, I really feel like you have to be a diehard fan to like this one. It kind of goes on, and I feel like it doesn't go anywhere. I think if it had more of a budget, maybe it would be a little bit more. But I do hope to see Tim Cohen 3. Maybe that will improve my my thoughts on Tim Cohen 2. I want to say this one is a letter to Angela. And I need to make sure that I mute my chat. Mute. There we go. Which was actually a really good film. I did enjoy it a lot, and I thought it had a lot of heart to it. The ending is kind of hard. I would put it definitely in the would probably like. Orange County Hardcore Scenester is an amazing film. Great documentary about punk rock in Orange County. I think that is just good. If you like punk rock at all, you like music at all, you will like this film. Top tier, top tier. The Bro Down was funny. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it, especially the ending. So definitely right there. Perfectly good. Perfectly good film. The Park. The Park had a lot going for it. I thought The Park was really good at first. Had a lot of those paranoia aspects to it. I love the back and forth. Whenever you put Evan Jacobs alongside somebody, I think that it's excellent. They can get a chemistry together and just start moving and bam, 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 like Bro Down. The issue with me on that one was the ending where he kind of stuffed some CG stuff in there. So it would say probably like Death Toilet number 2. I really feel like all the Death Toilets are in the. I like the films, but I don't know about how it would go across lines. So I will put the Death Toilet films in this probably like. DV. I love the concept of the first DV. It's pretty good, but again, the rambling nature of the film kind of drones a little bit. I need to watch it another time. I'll put it here because I think that the concept is really good and the ending is pretty good. Water Damage, another pretty decent horror film. I love the kind of paranoia effect it has. But again, I think it's no more than there. Death Toilet 3, yeah. The Riverbed. The Riverbed has its moments. I'm glad I purchased a copy when I did. I do like having it in my collection. And I think it's worthy of most people's collections. And it's worthy of a second watch. It's a little bit weird. The ending kind of throws you. But at the same time, I do feel like it suits. It's like I said, it's one of the times that kind of rambling dialogue works well for it. Death Toilet, I think it's a good film. Just might need to watch a little more. Okay, DV4. DV4 did what DV1 and 3 did not do, and that is, I mean, it took the great idea and it went to a even new length. It took those things, it moved someplace else with it. It did something creative. It was a really fun film. I think it is worthwhile. Hits that paranoia about technology. Fleas. Pretty decent paranoia horror film overall. Does drag a little bit at points, but still pretty damn good. Schusterman Levine, one of the greatest films in my top 10 of all time films. Really good. If you like old school Woody Allen, especially stuff like Zelig or Take the Money and Run, you'll like that. The Schusterman Levine is a great one, and he's re-released it. So go to SRS Entertainment and get yourself a copy of that bad boy. So, Don't Get Out. I did not like this. I think there was an overuse. I mean, it's a great poster, but I feel like there was an overuse of a lot of the CG effects, and I need to watch it again, but I just didn't have a feeling for it. So I'm gonna, because I couldn't find separate ones for 2 and 3, which, by the way, you can get the first 3 movies on a collection. The second movie of DV is a amazing horror film. The acting in this was great. It had moments that unnerved me. It was really good. The third film I felt was on par with the first film, maybe a little bit better, had a little bit more of a story to it, but did drag at points. So I wonder if DV5 will be a 1 or 3 or whether it would be closer to a 2 or 4. I mean, spectacular films. But I do feel like if you like these films, I think this it's worth having in number. Together, they round out as something really good. Safety in Numbers, again, out of those three, this is probably just below Walking Between Raindrops. It is a spectacular film, very good about relationships, amazing dialogue. As I said, it reminds me of kind of a cross between a Woody Allen and Kevin Smith film. Very good, very well done, right up there. The Reckoning, and also I'm going to put Ride. The Reckoning I thought was okay. It didn't bother me. Salvo 01, it dragged a lot. I felt like it could have done a lot more with what it had. Good concept, but I just, no. How Many Times Can I Say I Love You? Also, I felt like it went on for a while. Riding the Rail, which I don't have here, also I would put down here. I felt like that was more of a, hey, let's just film. We're on a trip, let's film. And again, I like the back and forth dialogue, but at the same time, I felt like there was a lot of repetition. But again, if you're a diehard Anhedenia fan, you'll definitely come out here. The last one is Walking Between Raindrops, which is a spectacular film. It is. I would say right up there. It's right up there with all this. So, we've got quite a few. I mean, in the must-watch, there's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So you got 10 right there in must-watch. Out of 35, that ain't bad right there. And then these that are pretty decent films, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 13 pretty decent films. So all in all, when it comes to really to good films, you've got 23 out of 35 that I consider to be good or great status. And 4 of them are okay. And 4 of them, 5 of them, you could take or leave. Well, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next one. But remember, go over there to Vimeo, sign up for Anhedenia Films on Demand. You can check them all out for $2 in a month. Do like I did. Watch all 35 of them back to back on a night, on a weekend. You'll not regret it.